Let's get the show on the road. So the song is, you've got to live like your life like you're going to die young. You want to make the best of every day and get the best out of every day. And we definitely have had the best of our days for the last 4 days. So very excited to have you all. This is everybody that joined us over the weekend. I hope everybody's here on the picture. But we had a fabulous 4 days and super excited to give you guys some feedback. We really we always say there's this one event that you remember that made a change. There was some quote, something that somebody said over the weekend that was just that one line that you needed. And this is why we always say you never know which event it is that's going to be that one that's going to really make the difference for you. So we had an amazing few days. We started out on the Thursday with a better coaching day. All of us did this better coaching course on the HN Grow. And for those of you that have not done it yet, it was just such an amazing day for us to look at things differently, to really start understanding that sometimes we don't listen enough. I think that was the one thing that stood out for me a lot. But I'm going to ask Magda if you will share with us. You've been to so many different trainings. Would you mind to just give us like a one-liner? We want to hear from so many people tonight, but if you can give us a one-liner of how did you like this whole day with Dr. Kent and Suze Bauman. We were so privileged to be trained by them.
Thank you, Elsa. Thank you for the opportunity. Yes, it was really a very hands-on workshop for me. I really like the interactive. I think sometimes we go to training and we learn so much and then just go to teach it. And I think, doing that modules was just amazing. And I think with all the things that will give us the key to connect to these things is just amazing. And that small things is, that we need to listen more and understand and explore more into questions and then only be able to support. So I think, the whole setup, and I think we were also very much treated as mini press teams, with all the beautiful layout and foods and the interaction that we had. So with the doctors and Dr. Susan Bauman, the role play that we had, I just think that is something, it's meant for the business, especially for the new people. I think we must never miss this opportunity to attend such a special training again. Thank you, Elsa.
Yeah, thank you. If I can just add something, I think one of the things that stood out the most for me is that we have to learn to not ask closed questions, that we have to ask open-ended questions. And like when you said it the first time, I said, what is this, like closed questions and open-ended questions? So a closed question is how did you enjoy was it a great day? Okay, so that's a closed question. Was it a great day? So the answer to that would be yes or no. Yes, it was a fabulous day. No, it was a terrible day. When you ask somebody, what was your experience of the day? How did you feel about the day? Then you have an open-ended question where the person now is going to elaborate more. They're going to share how they feel. And I think if we could just learn how to really rephrase our questions so that we get the right answers from our distributors, our customers. Not just did you like the shake? Yes, I liked it. No, I didn't like it. So having that open-ended question. So that's, I think, of the whole day, listening and keeping your mouth shut so that you really listen. And then the second thing is to have to learn how to do open-ended questions. Thank you, Magda. Okay, so the Friday, we had a very, very special day where we also had Dr. Susan Bauman share with us about, how to work with people so that they actually will remember what you taught them, that it's an experience that you get them to participate, because sometimes we train or we teach people things and it's just like, theoretical and it's gone. And how to do that in a different way. So I'm going to ask one of the leaders, maybe Denise, can you share with us, how did you enjoy Dr. Susan Bauman? What was your one thing over the weekend that you really loved?
Hi guys. Yeah, I always enjoy the doctors. Elsa knows that. So this weekend was no exception. So the one thing, you've got it on the screen. I was actually looking for that in my notes just now. Because the way that you need to spend your kilojoules like cash, because you can have food that's, that's low in kilojoules, but they've got no nutrition. So the whole nutrition thing was good for me. So I love that. But I must also admit that the Sunday was really special for me. The young girl, leader or whatever, she blew me away, and Amanda and I had a discussion and we looked at each other and we said, how amazing is this opportunity that you can give personal growth like that to a girl of 19 years old. Can you guys imagine the impact that we can have on the next generation, how we can actually change the world if we can change more people that think that way? And then the special guest was so awesome. And the last thing he said on Sunday was something just hit me in front of the head like a brick, that he said, why would somebody buy from you? Why would somebody join your team? Would you do that? Would you buy from you? Would you join your team? So it's lots of food for thought. Thanks, Elsa.
Thank you so much. I actually have her pictures on as well, because she was just, for me, amazing.
Let's go and change the world,
This
guys.
child that had to leave her house, so I will elaborate when we get there. But I loved the way, as I said, Dr. Kent, his kindness, his heart, and yeah, just was amazing, both him and Susan. And then on Friday, we also had Brett Yateman share with us on just getting a way of working, the whole strategy of the country, and we will elaborate on that a little bit more, but that we just find a way that it's simple and easy for us to work our business and understanding the calendar. But we have some new people that joined us. Okay, so we have to talk about the party. So the Friday was great training, great leadership training. The Friday night, we had this amazing limo ride, and it was just so beautiful. So I'm going to ask Laverne to say something here, because Tanya was with her, and she wanted to share, but her little kitty is ill tonight, so she can't share. Laverne, do you want to share your experience, and also, a little bit back from Tanya? You guys are sitting here at the bottom, and yeah, just the lovely pictures. I think it was such a great evening. Laverne?
Sorry. That was an accident. I'll be speaking later.
No problem. Hey? Laverne?
No. Did you call? My Wi-Fi switched over because we lost electricity. So
Yeah, I asked you to give us feedback on the limo, because Tanya can't.
Oh, I see. So I did miss something. Oh my hat! This was incredible. So if you have to qualify. A party is amazing, but this limo ride really blew me away. First of all, because I wasn't very impressed with a limo. I don't know if you've never been in one, you have no idea what's waiting for you. And dit was incredible. And for Tanya, which we didn't realize, we all got into the limo. The music was blaring inside, like there was a party inside the limo with champagne on tap opening up inside. But then we drove all the way to Blouberg. And as we got out, we had this incredible show-off view of Table Mountain, just to find out that Tanya, that came all the way from Nolevin, Standerton, it's her very first time in Cape Town, and she got to experience it in this awesome limo ride with the most beautiful view of Cape Town, and she will never, ever, ever forget the moment. So yes, obviously having loads of fun. It was almost cooler than the party. No, I'm just joking. It was a fantastic introduction to the party.
Okay, and Elda, you brought your husband with for the first time, and sometimes we have our partners be a little bit skeptical, and about this business that's getting my wife to grow and go to events and make some money. Elda, will you share with us, how did Willie enjoy it?
Hi, everyone. Yeah, really enjoyed it very much. He said it was an experience, next level experience. And yeah, he said the fabulous Herbalife family that he met, and all of you are such lovely people. He can see why I want to be in this business with all these amazing people, and the experience and the way you made him felt so comfortable with everybody, and he said you're just a lot of nice people. Yeah, he enjoyed it very much. The party as well as the limo ride.
We're not a bunch of weirdos. We're all normal.
No.
We do bleed green, but we are normal people. Okay, so we really had a fabulous time. I don't know if anybody else wants to jump in here and say something. But yes, I think these promos really make it so special. And I think it's really great to bring our partners, and maybe sometimes they might be a little bit skeptical, to bring just into the family a little bit more around the social side. And then, and then really get them to later on when they're ready to come, be at a business meeting. Some more pictures. Yeah, so it was really great fun. And yeah, I think this is just creating those great memories. So who is going to feedback for us about the party? Oh my word, our special guest. I must say, I have never in all of my years in the business have experienced a special guest. I mean, this guy was with us in the press team lounge. He didn't want to be in the 30K and the 40K lounge. He wanted to be with us. He was standing in the queue to get his food with all of us. We get really spoiled in the press team lounge. He partied with us in the party. And I think that was really, really special. Amu, do you want to say something about the party?
Hi, guys. Yes, I was, like Elsa just mentioned, in awe. I even went to Dr. Kent because he also partied with Elsa, tried to teach him how to soki, guys.
Afrikaanse dance.
It was so fun, but I literally went up to him and I said to him, bless you, this is the first time ever, okay, this was a sorry timing, first time ever that I've experienced, I want to say like the Herbalife royalty, like so human. They were like dancing with us, chatting to us, open to take photos with us. The limo ride was something exceptional. The food was delicious. The men, like Elda mentioned, it was just next level. Everything about that night this was my favorite gala dinner since I've qualified for gala dinners, ever since. And the party was amazing. There was glow sticks for Africa. There was people painting faces like a face painter at a gala dinner. It was so, so special. And Magda closed the evening because someone challenged them. The person who can close the evening, they can get a prize. She's still waiting for her prize though. Magda en Levin, of ek weet nie wie almal toegemaak het nie.
Tanya was the last one and I had to take a picture and we're still wondering if it was real or not.
Okay, Tanya dan, want ek het gehoor julle klomp was die laaste dag. Maar it was absolutely, oh my word guys, she was sitting still the whole time. Focus. Hashtag mom life.
Okay.
But it was an amazing, amazing evening. And just for the weekend itself, I'm going to somewhere share my quick 5 seconds. But I went into this weekend very, very excited. I was already so motivated to go all the way with Herbalife, and obviously I'm all sold out. But what stood out for me this weekend is just the confirmation of what I was actually chatting to my team about, creating new, and all of them focused on the new, and it is so, so true. But sometimes we get wrapped up in just what's currently happening in our businesses. But this weekend just gave me that new fire, and I signed up a new member today. Maar just that new fire of, yes, your current team is absolutely exceptional and they got you where you are and you support them and you love them, but you need another team added on to that for the next pin that you are going for. And I was so fortunate to spend it with people that's super like-minded, Bernita, Bianca, Sureta, Alda, and seeing Sureta on stage was also one of my biggest favorite moments, because then you start seeing yourself being duplicated on stage, and that's just something out of this world to have your team do so well. So well done to all of you, and Alda qualifying for Sun City. This weekend was just a cherry on the cake. Totally sold out for this company. Dankie Elsa, dis van my af.
Thank you so much. We want to hear from some new people. Bernita, this was your first LDW. How did you enjoy it? You must
Unmute yourself, my friend.
unmute.
That's the day. It's been a long year. But yeah, so it was very good. I really did enjoy. I enjoyed it a lot. I think Sunday was also very good for me. I think it was a favorite day for me. I think definitely Lida was a top-notch speaker. But I think what I got out was from other guest speaker was understand so you don't quit, because anything is possible. Fall in love with Herbalife. It's not hard, just consistent and diligence. I think that was very important and stood out for me a lot.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much. We also want to hear from a newbie, but I've got this beautiful slide from Karina. Karina, do you want to share about this slide?
Yes, I can. I agree, Benita. Sunday was also my favorite day, because we got down to the nitty-gritty of, you know, what to do on a daily basis. And I remember when I started 20 years ago, I kept on asking my sponsor, what do I have to do? What do I have to do? Because coming from a different background, it's a very different way of working. And I really I enjoyed the structure that they gave us, you know, and this was in Susara's slot, where she said, you know, that it's about the why we do it and how we do it. So the why is, you know, why do you structure your day? Because you have to know where you're going. You've got to have your vision board. You've got to have your plan, where you're off to, where you go. If you want to go to Durban, you don't want to land up in Cape Town. You want to go to Durban. So you need to know where you're going. So what's your level, what's your money that you want to earn, all those things, a very clear picture of that. And then you want to plan and make the decisions to get there, you know, and know what those choices are going to bring you. Are they, and then you have to track. So that's the how. You've got to track and see where you are. Are you halfway there? And if you just started out, you need to put some more petrol in. What do you need to go there? So, and you know, that they were talking about the 15, 10, 5, 1 tracking all the time. So we'll share that with you guys. It's a very effective way of tracking what's happening. But along with all of that, it's important to know what is important and what is urgent, so that you don't get confused and start doing things that you think you know, you have to do now because it's urgent, but it turns out not to be important in the long run. And it also made a lot of, you know, we talk about it 80-20% a lot of the time, and she made it so clear that 80% of your time must be spent on new business. And this is what Amari is saying also, you know, prospecting, invitations, presentation, evaluation, helping new people to sign up as preferred customers and getting new customers. That's what you have to spend 80% of your time on. And then 20% only is for the follow-up and working with your existing people. So it helps. It really was such a nice structure for me. And they followed through with this the whole weekend. So it really, it was great.
Great, thank you. I wanted to ask, Ace, you wanted maybe also share something of what you got. The Why Herbalife one now, the Herbalife 2.0 this year with MOJ and his vision and where we are going. So maybe you want to share something there, please?
Can you see me?
We can
I'm
see
in
you.
the dark. Can you see me? I'm in the dark. Yeah,
You've
no,
got
the
it.
weekend was, yeah, this weekend was incredible. And first, what I want to do is congratulate everybody that actually were there. You know, there's a lot of people that qualified but couldn't make it because of certain things. But, you know, now listening to all these stories, you cannot miss something like this. And I think it was been said, somebody said it, that you just never know which event is going to be where there's something that is going to change your way of thinking and doing this thing. So yeah, I think why Herbalife, why now? And I think what we all need to do is it's like buying a new cell phone. You upgrade. We got to upgrade, and it's all going to start. All the steps right from the start go like the back to the basics. It's update our own results on the products. MOJ is back. John Heist apparently is back as well. They're going to start working on a huge sports range, you know, or I'm very excited they want to expand the sports range to amazing products. So I think we need to just upgrade with a company, with all the stuff that's been happening, you know, your HN Grow, they're working around the clock to make it possible for us to actually go out there and share this opportunity with everybody. And they want to make it easier, not easier, but give us the right tools to go out there. So I think what the whole weekend, there's a lot of things. And I like the way, I think it was Denise just said there now, why would somebody want to sign up with you? And that's something. I was in the gym earlier on and I thought, you know, why would somebody want to join you? You gotta walk better, you gotta look better, you gotta greet people, look them in the eyes, you know, so where people see you in the streets and say, you know what, I really like this person or something like that. So I think we must update and upgrade ourselves first, and then we can take this, because everything is in place. Everything is in place. The only thing we need to do is just plug in now. And I like that one that Karina just showed there. You know, if we all sing that same song, that 15 invitations, that kind of thing, and do the 10 presentations, you cannot miss, because that's a numbers game. And I like what Brett said. We were very a little bit against the PCX in the beginning, but now, like he said, if he looks at his stats, 98% of those PCs actually place an order, because you have to get product. So it's important to have a look at that and how you can then upgrade the PC into a distributor. But I like it when he said that, you know, they need to buy a product, because if you sign up a distributor, they wait for the pack. I'm waiting for the pack. I'm waiting for the pack, and then they get a shake. But now they have to actually order the products themselves. So you got to take them through those steps as well. Yeah, the weekend was incredible, and the guest speaker was just, you know, you don't go around the storm. If there's a storm brewing, what you need to do is go through the storm. Don't run away from the storm. Go through the storm, because if you run away, the storm will pitch up again. But if you go through it and you get out
Will
to the
follow
other
you.
side, you will be stronger. You will be, the storm will follow you. But if you go through it, you'll get stronger on the other side, and then the storm will be in the past.
In the
So yeah,
past.
no, it was an incredible weekend, and yeah, I think it's going to be great going forward now. Thank you.
And so we were very, very proud with the recognition to have quite a few new supervisors. We had Benita, we had Lorata and Matlala that came all the way from Joburg. I hope I'm not skipping one of the pics here. I might, I'll be very sorry if I did. And we had Matlala represent our team on the stage. Matlala, share with us, how was it? You traveled all the way from Pretoria. Well done to you and Lorata to spend the money, fly to Cape Town, book in a hotel. How did you go? How did you enjoy the weekend? Was it worth it? And how was it to be on stage?
Hi everyone. Can you guys hear me? I'm
We can hear you.
locating currently.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. No, the weekend was quite amazing. You guys were quite amazing as well. You know, the hospitality, you know, it was my first time in Cape Town. I didn't make it to the beach. I didn't make it anywhere, but it was really, really, really worth it. This was the best time of my life. I feel like I was revived, you know. I really needed this revival from the LDW, you know, the new me, you know, having to go and you know, be on stage, sing my name there, you know, representing everyone, like, and the type of love that I received from everyone, it was like so amazing. And so, yeah, Cape Town, my life will never be the same again. And I'm definitely going to grow my business. You know, the vision is clear. This weekend did set myself up. I know now what I really want, what I need to do from, you know, for my business perspective. So it was nice and amazing. So being up there, it was something I was like, everyone was like, oh my word, how did you get there? Why you? I'm like, no, numbers don't lie. Do your numbers, then the rest shall follow. You know, and thank you so much, everyone. It was an amazing, amazing weekend. And it was nice to see everybody. Ronelle was also amazing as well. We had a great time with her as well. So it was quite a time of a lifetime.
Thank you, Matlala. And like you say, you know, it's being part of the family and being, but well done to you guys for, you know, spending the money and investing in yourselves. So I think sometimes that is when you even enjoy it more. So we had more recognition. Our new world team member, Alda and Surieta and nou sal naam uit my kop uit. Tanya. Yeah. And then we had this announcement of the vacation of the guys going to Sun City. We had a surprise of 2 more names than Laverne that's going on this vacation. So super, super excited. Lindy, are you here? She's not exercising. Okay, so Lindy, if you are here, you can chip in. But we want to move on now to Sunday. This is the pink team, the fabulous team. And have you got anybody else that wants to say something, Laverne?
No, but I've not said anything.
Oh, okay. You want to say something? Okay, go.
wanted to say we decided on doing the t-shirts for our team very, very last minute. And it was the coolest feeling when the photographer, he came looking for us and asked if he could take a picture of our team. So we were flipping in heaven. Obviously, everything makes you feel like celebrity. So that was super, super special. And being able to experience an event like this with people. If you go alone and you travel alone, you go alone often, you don't understand not just what it's going to mean for the people that went with you, but also how you feel to have your team with you. So I want to encourage all of you to get your team along with you to the one in July. And then also said the one thing, my word, how difficult was it for me to think of one thing at this event. Saturday felt like it was 2 hours long because it was just brilliant from the beginning until the end. So I had to make a decision. I'm very strong. I have a strong belief in mindset. And your mind can really take you there where you might think is impossible, and the minute you think it is, you can. So Karen Smith was talking about reset, about having a comeback. And she was saying, where's your mindset at the moment? Do you have a vision for 2023? And if you do, make it clear. What is your next pin? Where are you going? Have a plan to do so. And then she said, what is holding you back? What are your distractions? And specify them. So if you get stuck in the scroll hole on Instagram, or if you love watching Netflix series, or if you love sitting with friends in the pub or whatever, those are your distractions. Be specific and get rid of them and focus so that your focus can take you to the vision that you have planned, because you have one of two choices. You can either evolve, or you're going to repeat what happened to you last year and the year before and the year before that. And I think that's it.
Okay, that's fabulous. Thank you so much. And this is what's the best part of feeding back is that, you know, you hear something that different and it resonates with you, and then I or somebody else hears something different again, and now we have the opportunity to learn again. And you guys must all understand it is so difficult to give the highlights of the 4 days, because it's just like hundreds of pictures. So we had a fabulous Saturday night, everybody together, everybody partying. We had our upline sponsor, Max and Ronald. We had Ronald with us, and it was so much fun Friday and Saturday night, and to also have her at the event. And Sunday, we had another superstar on the stage. So Sarita, how was it to be on stage, and your sister and your kids, everybody came to watch you be a celebrity? Share with us, how was the experience to be on stage? Sarita?
Hello. It was nerve-wracking. But I see it as part of growth. And in the beginning of the year, I told my friends that I'm going to step out of my comfort zone. I think growth start at the end of your comfort zone. So I'm busy growing.
Okay, so will you share with us, how did you enjoy Friday night? And also, I think it's important for everybody to understand that you had Lisbeth coach you, that you guys, you know, had a mentorship to prepare you, and having, you know, somebody else from another team invest, you know, it's like this whole process. It's not just getting over the fact that you have to be on stage and speak English, but it's, I think, you know, being at the speakers meeting, everything that's what stood out for you.
Yeah, we sit there and we don't know everything's going on backstage. It's a massive organizing backstage, and it's nerve-wracking to be there, not on stage even. That hour we stand at the back was very tough for me, because die senuwees het my opgevreet. But I think it's very nice, and Lisbeth Lisbeth is very, very nice, and she calmed me. And the week before we have Zoom meetings and stuff, and she trained me very well, I think, for the stage. Yeah.
But anyway, you did an absolutely great job, and this is part of it. I remember the first time that I had to speak, my legs were shaking. I wanted to go to the toilet. You know, I had like all of this, my lip was jumping, and all of this nerves that kick in. But every time you do it again, and this is why it's important for you guys to start participating in these calls. You know, don't put your camera off, have your camera on, join in the talks. It's every time that you talk, it's just another step to get your self-confidence up. If you are shy to speak English, you know, this is where you can practice. This is not a stage with 2,000 people or what we had, close to 1,000 people. But well done, very, very proud of you, Sarita, and also Matlala that represented the NIM team. And I know at the next event.
Elsa,
Ja? Amorie, jy kan maar praat. You're muted. Is it me? Is it me that's slow here?
There's Elsa. Elsa, you're back.
Sorry, I think we are load shedding. I don't know, I've got a UPS moving, but it's somehow has left us.
No problem, Elsa. You kan net weer die screen vir ons share.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, you can continue. Let me just make you co-host so that if it happens again. Okay.
Keta, jy was amazing. Ons is baie trots op jou en jy het so natuurlik voorgekom. Dit was as jy met ons staan en gesels. It was fabulous. Thank you. We're so proud of you.
Baie dankie.
Okay. Amorie, you wanted to say something?
No, it's already done. We already said it, Elsa.
Okay.
Perfect. Jy was perfect timing toe jy teruggekom het. Perfect.
Okay.
Net klaar.
Yeah,
So jy kan maar
okay.
aangaan.
Yeah, okay, but I want to make you co-host in case it happens again. So I'm just making you co-host that we don't have this. Just on the right, there's the images of Lida that a few people actually mentioned. That was on stage on Sunday. She was 17 years old when she joined the business. Through difficult family situations, she's left her home and had to start looking after herself and started joining the Herbalife family. And this girl's personal development and personal growth is like, you know, I can't believe that somebody of 19 years old can speak on the stage like she has done. She's really working very hard on herself and her own personal development. So I thought I really wanted to share this because she was really dynamic. I will also share, you know, some of the slides. I took lots of pictures of the slides over the weekend because it was just so much information. So I definitely will share that with you guys again as well. But I want to also say something about our special guest. We have had many people come to South Africa to talk. And this guy, his humbleness, his simplicity of working with his team, he's got this amazing checklists that we all loved. So we definitely will create something that's really, really simple for our members, for our supervisors, and really excited to be not changing that much. I know that we are doing a lot of things right, but that we can really add on and continue to grow our business. But for me, really, this guy stood out amongst a whole lot of great speakers we've had. I didn't really know him, so I didn't expect much. But I suppose sometimes then it really is when a person really stands out for you. And so, yeah, it was a really, really good. Like as also had this, and what he was saying, if there's a storm coming, go through the storm so that you can put it behind you and have the growth, and don't be scared. And really, but the biggest thing is probably your belief system, to believe that you can do it and to grow. You know, if you're brand new and you're listening to us tonight and we're giving you all this stuff and you're like, oh my word, where do I start? The key thing that stood out for me over the weekend is to keep it simple, to keep it fun, and to find your way of working so that you really love what you do. Annelie, ek het die name gekry van wie almal moet praat hê. So I'm sorry, who else was supposed?
The only one left is Sandika. You already
Sandika is
touched
not
them all.
on the call. Yeah,
Okay,
Sandika is
then we
not
touched
on
on
the
everyone
call.
that we spoke.
But I want to share 2 more slides, and then we're going to give an opportunity for those that attended the weekend. And if you guys then have had enough of us and you want to go, then you're welcome to go. But we want to give the other people also chance. But this one I also like. Don't mistake movement for you know, sometimes for actually being, you know, creating business. It's easy to be faked out by being busy, but busy doing what? So a lot of people are very, very busy and they are not really productive. So, we want to, the promotions are amazing. The 5, this clap, clap, tap, clap, clap, tap was another one that Brett gave us, that we really start building the 500s, because that is what the whole business is built on. We launched this amazing new shake. We've got the all-in promotion that is closing off now tomorrow. We are on month end, and well done for those of you that's already done it. Make sure that you know what your target is, that you go for it. Well done. Tanya's already done it. I've already done it. I'm busy working towards the vacation, so I've got to do more. Otherwise, my average is too low. And then we're going to July. We're going to Empress Palace. The party promotion is denim and diamonds. I love it that they're already launching that to us. We are in the process of putting a promotion out. We want to throw some money at you to help you to travel to Empress Palace, but we are just getting the fine tuning of the promotion together. So watch this space for this week. And then we have the supervisor promotion this vacation. You know, so many of you can qualify for it. You need to do over 11 months, 38,500 points. You get 5,000 points for every dab that you get. And so you can fly to come with us on a cruise. We are waiting for the details. We're not allowed to say cruise, but I think it's involving something like a boat. But it's the best kind of vacation you can ever go on. So very, very, very excited. I think we had an amazing weekend. Obviously, a whole lot of us are also working to go to Dubrovnik or Mauritius. I'm definitely going. So you decide who you want to become. Don't listen to other people's opinions. It's just noise. You have to decide where you want to go, what you want to achieve. What you talk about is a dream. If you envision it, it's possible. But if you schedule it, it is real. So let's really go and get our goals out. I'm going to stop the share. And if there's anybody else that's on the call, I know Kathy, you were there. Who else do I see here?
B was there.
Who is B? Okay, so anybody else that, Luiswa, you were there, anybody that wants to share, tell us your one thing. We would want to have a feedback of the whole weekend, but it's going to be having us here for the week. So who else wants to say something?
Carol.
Carol! Oh, she drove all the way from, I can't say the word.
Kaberga.
And remember, tomorrow night we are doing our first big celebration call for all our customers of our challenges this year so far. So over to you, Carol.
Yeah, thank you. What I really liked is he says, like, what is your Herbalife credit score?
Oh,
so
yes.
like when you're trying to build your credit, you know, you have your payment history, your credit history, like an account. And if you miss an event, it's like missing a payment, and then your credit score drops. And then you get 90 days to improve your credit score. So it's not an overnight thing. So the more events that you miss, the more your credit is going to drop. So we want the credit to go up.
Fabulous. So well done. You have attended Extra, you have attended this event. So your credit score is looking pretty good, huh? And you're
Thank
on
you.
every call. So well done, Carol. And you are our superstar with helping us with all our marathons and putting beautiful videos together. So thank you so much for that.
You're more than welcome. Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else?
I want to say something.
Yes, Bianca.
So this weekend gave me, I was honestly in a rut. Amarie knows I rant to her all the time that I don't know what to do. Like, you're just in that moment where you forget everything that you can do. And you're just like, what do you do to get people? But one thing that I think 2 people said it, but I can't remember the specifics, but I know Stephen also mentioned it, is I wrote it down. Don't make the decision for the person by not inviting them to something. I didn't look at it that way, by me not inviting someone and actually making the decision that they don't want to do it. And thinking about it like that, it makes so much sense. And I know at the Extra, we also had a training where don't have a conversation where you don't give an invitation, whether it's to a shake party or a boot camp or an event, whatever. So if you're talking to someone and you think, no, this person won't be interested in a business opportunity or won't be interested in this, I'm making that decision by saying that they're not interested, and I'm making that decision for them. So for me, any conversation I have with people, there will always be an invite. Even if I think they might not be interested in the business, I'll mention it to them and then kind of plant that seed. And maybe if they're not ready right now, they'll still think about it. And later they know they can come to me if they're looking for a business opportunity. So that was something that stood out for me and was kind of like an aha moment.
Great. Yeah. Because who are you to really stand in front of the message because you think, you know, they don't have the time or whatever goes on in your head. Okay, great job. Michael, you want to say something? You must unmute yourself.
Yes, I couldn't find the switch first because I do it from my phone.
Okay, no problem.
What was for me different to all different LDWs over the years, it was always 3 to 5 panelists and then just question and answer from the person who ran the show. And at this time, the panelists did the whole show alone. It was just they were introduced from the person, and then they were absolute mind-blowing. If it was like Aida, if it was Lebo, it was Matlala, if it was Soreta, or the people who actually talked more and how good they talked. I couldn't, I can say my chin dropped more than once. And it was really, really impressive. And that stand out for me. Yes, the notes from the Stephen were great and from all the best team members. But what these people achieved in that beginning of development was absolutely awesome. I really, really do. I say and how they choose the people. For sure, the numbers is the game and so on. But how they brief them and how they perform, that was for me the next level.
Thank you, Michael. I agree with you. And they had short slots. It was like 15 minutes, 1 or 2 people. So but you really got the story of that person. You got the heart of that person. I agree. We can really give the guys a great credit. It was a fabulous, fabulous event, the way the whole thing was put together. Okay, so last person, anybody that want to put their hand up, please. We want to actually would love to give everybody a chance to say something, but as I said, it will take us the whole day or so. So anybody else, please, we love to hear if you are excited to share. Where's Lerato? Lerato, you traveled all the way from Joburg. Okay, no, I don't see her. Okay, guys.
I'm not sure if she's here.
Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. All I just want to say, our next trip is going to be to July. So let's make upfront decisions and, you know, get your head in the game. Remember, for a lot of you, it could be a double whammy because you already did volume for February and it can count already to the next event. And we are really, really excited. So we want to help you to get there. And we are going to make it a fun event. And especially for the guys that's qualifying for the party, we're going to give you some money that's going to help with that cost for the travel. So as soon as we've got everybody in and the approvals, let's have an amazing month in tomorrow and really build our businesses in the next 90 days. So Amu, you want to say something?
Yeah, one thing I think that they ended the whole weekend off was committing to have 2 new people at the next event. And I think Alda and I actually had a quick call this morning and we just sat down and she was thinking of the 2 new people that she would have there because she already has Nettie and Sureta that's already committed to go.
Yeah.
Now she's focusing on her 2 new.
2 new babies.
And
yeah.
if you talk to them already now in Feb, they've got March, April, May, 3 months to save up for the flight ticket, to get your flight at least in May. It's about 2,200 Rand for if we're coming from Cape Town. So if you already go with your members and say, listen, guys, let's quickly go save up and book our flights in May, then June, July, and see everything. If we go today to our members and be proactive in, let me help you save the money for your flight ticket. Let me help you save up. Let's get accommodation together and all of that. If we're proactive, and it's going to be a sold out event. It's Sarah and Kevin Green. It's going to be sold out. So we'll have to trek our fingers and we'll have to make sure that we get our people there and we're not sorry that we didn't buy our tickets earlier.
Sorry,
So
I wanted
guys,
to still cut in their video, but then I was...
we have to still do the draw, Elsa. Ons moet nog die draw doen.
What? Yeah. Okay, so we had a ticket. We said we're even going to give you money back. Okay, so let me do this. Sorry, guys. Let's see who's getting their money back. So I've got the list of names here. So I'm going to close my eyes, okay? And I'm going to I'm taking a Cokie. I'm going to make it.
Sorry, lag ek net baie lelik.
I'm going to close my eyes. You're going to see my eyes are closed. And I'm going to take a Cokie pen.
I just want to know who has already bought their ticket. Mine was bought today because when I called Alda, she already bought hers and I felt like a super failure because my team bought theirs before me. Who already bought theirs? Alda bought hers.
I know there was a whole lot of people already.
Denise, who else already bought theirs? Tanya already bought hers. Guys, it's going to be big.
Okay, there my light is going.
Elsa, druk net met jou vinger. Ons vertrou jou.
Gaan julle my vertrou?
Druk net met jou vinger.
Okay, no, I'm going to put my pen. Okay, I'm closing my eyes. Can you see my eyes are closed? My eyes are closed. I'm putting my pen to a name. Flip, ek kan nou nie sien nie.
Ek het gesien jou oë was oop. Elsa, drink 'n bietjie meer 'n lifeline. Jy moet mooi kyk.
Hermine Jansen.
Hermine? Wie's Hermine? Hermine, waar's jy?
Lindy's a
Hermine.
girl.
Dis Lindy se girl.
Lindy's a girl. Ag, fantasties.
Hermine Jansen. Okay.
Hermine, nou moet jy daai geld gebruik om jou nuwe ticket te koop.
Ja. Okay, so Hermine Jansen. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, guys, we're going to do the same. So we'll do another draw and somebody's going to get their money back. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Dankie julle.
Bye. Good night, everyone.
Lekker.
Good night.